Hi there, welcome back to the Football Spy Show, sponsored by our friends at Renault Vans. The window is now officially open and will remain so until August the 31st. So let's get straight into our first transfer roundup. And we start in the northeast with Sunderland. They are in the hunt for the big Stuttgart striker Pavel Pogrebniak. He's 27, he's 6'2", and he played with Arsenal's Andriy Arshavin at Zenit St. Petersburg before moving to Stuttgart 2 years ago. He's got 12 goals in 34 appearances last season, but the feeling appears to be at Sunderland that he would be a more realistically priced option than Peter Crouch at Spurs. Elsewhere, you know all about the battle for Samir Nasri. We told you all about that earlier this week. City like him, it's all in the papers today, but it's United he wants to go to, and United who want him. Arsenal's still trying to keep him. He's got a year left on his contract, remember, but he hasn't signed anything yet. Let's spin you through a few more. And breaking this morning, Zoltan Guerra looks as though he's going to be going back to his old club, West Brom. That's on skysports.com. Also, Hulk, lots of reports in Portugal. He's been linked with Arsenal, been linked with Manchester City. He's saying that his future remains with Porto, but again, it's early days yet. Norwich City, they've announced the capture of the Leeds midfielder Bradley Johnson on a 3-year deal. We told you last week about Edison Cavani, the striker at Napoli. Well, his agent's been playing down talk that he could be going to Manchester United. And we've got a couple more for you that we'll get to a bit later on. But let's move on, because the Arsenal striker Nicholas Bentner, he's attracting interest from all the big leagues, according to his dad Thomas. He's been speaking to Sporten TV2 in Denmark. Borussia Dortmund and Bayern Munich have been having a look at him. Also at Sporting Lisbon in Portugal. He's still only 23, remember. We told you earlier this week about the 16-year-old striker Mbaye Niang. Spurs made their move for him the other day. Now Sky Sports reporting that Liverpool are in for him. The Spurs boss Harry Redknapp is rekindling his interest in the 24-year-old Villarreal striker Giuseppe Rossi, and the Athletic Bilbao target man Fernando Llorente. He's 26, that's according to the Daily Mail. The Mail also say that in order to get those two strikers in, Redknapp will have to sell 2 of his 4 current strikers. Spurs fans, which 2 of those 4 should it be? Now, because it's Friday and almost a calm before the storm, I'm going to just run with a one-off item called Oh Please, basically summing up a couple of things that are being said today. For example, Marca today have AC Milan saying that their big target for this summer is the Barcelona star midfielder Andres Iniesta, as if he would leave arguably the greatest team in club football to go there. Oh please. The Santos president Luis Alvaro de Oliveira has been saying this morning, after conducting a Dutch auction for the player for the last 4 weeks, that Neymar is going nowhere this summer. Oh please. Leeds want a staggering £8 million for their winger Robert Snodgrass. Please. And although Alexis Sanchez has come out and said that it's Barcelona or no one, even though Manchester City came out and said this week that they're out of the race to sign him, his club Udinese are insisting in Gazzetta dello Sport today that the world and his wife are still in for the man who scored 12 goals last season. Oh please. And the agent of the Arsenal midfielder, Denilson, insists that he is staying at the Emirates. Gerardo Santiago has been speaking to Calciomercato, an Arsenal fan here shaking his head, in Italy. And basically what he said is, with Wenger, we often talk about other issues, but we have never touched on the topic of a possible departure for Denilson. Oh dear. Now, thanks for all of your entries to the Hey Big Spender competition. That's now closed. We'll announce the winner the day after deadline day, 1st of September. So when all the figures are counted up, we'll announce the winner of the strip, the boots and the goodie bag. So no more entries on that one, please. We will start a new competition on Monday. But in the meantime, a quick question for you, inspired by my colleagues on the Mirror Football website, which they've come up with this morning. Which transfer saga are you most bored of already? For me, it's Fabregas. I'm sick to the back teeth of it. I wish it would stop. But there's also Sanchez, there's Neymar, there's Nasri coming up on the rails. Which transfer saga is the one where you just wish someone somewhere would make it stop? Let me know. YouTube, Mirror Football, email us at spy@mirror.co.uk or tweet us at Football Spy. Bit of stuff you may already know. Gervinho signed for Arsenal, done a lot of talking, and all they have to do now is make it official. Bolton have this morning signed the midfielder Darren from Swansea. Swansea themselves have beat off a lot of interest to sign the Spurs rising star central defender Stephen Corker. Leeds say they haven't received any written offers for the skillful winger Max Gradel. Fulham and West Ham like him. All of the papers in Spain are insisting it's a matter of days before Cesc Fabregas signs for Barcelona from Arsenal. Arsenal fan over there crying. Gaël Clichy is close to leaving Arsenal for Manchester City. So much for Wenger not selling to a rival in the top four. And this is the winger Wesley Verhoek. He's 24, he plays for the Dutch club Den Haag. His contract expires next summer and he says that his club don't want to give him a new one, which is where Chelsea and Aston Villa come in. Voetbal International in Holland is saying that although those are the two clubs that are in for him, although I'd imagine after today there could well be a few more. The Football Spy Show is back with you on Monday. I'll see you next time.